Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Gabby Guzman. I'm the formal educator for Hair Bar NYC. I am a double board certified master colorist and certified in extensions as well. I've been in the business for over 20 years, and here is Benny, our co-founder of Hair Bar NYC.
Good morning, everyone. Hopefully all good. Thank you for being with us in our first podcast with Miss Gabby Guzman from New Jersey.
Yay.
And we have here Shannon Bell from Florida.
Yes.
So we're demonstrating today.
We're demonstrating Diamond Botox, which is one of our most popular products we have. So our Diamond Botox is not like skin Botox. Today we are demonstrating our Diamond treatment. It's one of our most popular products in the field.
And it's not keratin. It's not keratin because people can confuse between a treatment like can be actually anti-freeze or can give you smoothness for 6 to 5 months. It's not.
No, it does not do the same function as keratin. However, it can be used as a maintenance in between keratins. So what it does is it reduces frizz, and it's actually more of a bonder. It fills in any hair follicles that are damaged or broken. So in Shannon's case, she's a blonde. She does keratin, so her hair tends to break. Now, to restore the hair, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually present you with a Diamond Botox, so you can see what the results will look like. So this is Shannon's hair before. It's dry, it's frizzy. So we're gonna apply the Diamond Botox. There's a few steps with it, and we're gonna show you exactly how to do this.
Why Shannon, not someone else?
Because
why her hair, like versus to, let's say, hair like yours, for instance?
Okay, so in Shannon's case, like I said, she does keratins. She does the bleaching, she overdoes her hair, and she lives in Florida. This beautiful frizzy weather.
Sun State, for sure.
Yes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill in her hair, we're gonna smooth it and provide shine. So right now it looks a little bit opaque. Once we're done, you're gonna see the final results. So we're gonna start off with our clarifying shampoo. We have to cleanse the hair properly. So our clarifying shampoo is gonna strip the hair of any oils, any chemicals, hairspray, anything that's in there. We're gonna have a nice clean cuticle. It's an anti-residue shampoo. We're gonna start with this. We're gonna do 2 shampoos, make sure it's at least 5 minutes to make sure that everything is out of there and we have a clean slate. So the base is clean. So once we put in the treatment, after that, we're gonna have her process for half an hour, and then we're gonna proceed to styling it.
What's the difference between regular shampoo and clarifying shampoo?
So clarifying shampoo is more for example, you can use it at home for people that are more like just oily in general. Okay, so shampoo, what it really does is think of it as a sperm molecule, believe it or not. So the molecular version of it has a head and a tail.
Right.
So for example, if you have oily hair, you don't want to just put water. Water and oil don't mix. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put in some shampoo, straight to shampoo. The head is gonna grab the oils, and the tail is gonna remove it once you put water.
The buildup,
the
oils.
buildup, exactly. The buildup of the oils in the scalp. So that's what you do, and that's what it does, you know? So overall, clarifying shampoo just cleanses the scalp and gives you a clean base.
When you feel very oily and some shampoo doesn't help you, so it's a lot of shampoos in the market called keratin sulfur-free. So basically sulfur-free shampoo is a gentle shampoo. Mm-hmm. Basically they make it you have to put so many pumps to get something, and because I don't think it's supposed to clean because it's being gentle to not remove the keratin or the color, so it made it very gentle. It sometimes leaves the hair very oily.
So sulfate is something that people are a little bit confused with because too much sulfate in a shampoo can actually strip,
right? As
opposed to a little bit. So sulfate, what it does, it gives you that shampoo, that lather.
Right.
You don't necessarily need it. When you need a gentle clean, for example, when we use our keratins, we need a gentle shampoo.
Right.
Because if you do a keratin and you go into the beach, what's gonna happen? It's not gonna last as long.
Right. So basically, we don't want to put too much chlorine or chloride to remove the existing colors or keratin for this. So, but some companies, we have shampoos and conditioners, it's infused with keratin because keratin was one of the ingredients what hair made from, collagen, protein, and keratin. So one of the ingredients is keratin. So that's why our shampoos, in a shampoo we have a keratin. Basically, if it cleans it, but something you have to clean the hair. You cannot not clean the hair, otherwise your hair feels oily.
Absolutely, and here at Hair Bar, we emphasize organic ingredients with marine collagens, which are very important and they help a lot. So again, anything that you use from our line, you're gonna get an effective treatment and you're always gonna see the difference. Even our mask, you use a mask 10, 15 minutes after you wash it, and your hair, you're gonna see the difference. It could be used in all hair types. It doesn't have to be necessarily just one. It's a mask that works for every kind of hair.
And
all types of hair.
Yeah, and also it's very concentrated. You don't have to put too much to see the results. You put a couple pumps, a little bit of water, and emulsifies it. You already see the bubbles and everything comes out. You know, you don't need too much because it's very concentrated.
So with Shannon, we're gonna start with her. We're gonna start, like I said, we're gonna start with the clarifying shampoo. We're gonna bring her back in her shampoo chair.
Mama, you feel comfortable?
I'm very comfortable.
Okay, so. Make sure you saturate the entire head with the first shampoo.
And I want to show you, meantime, I want to show you the benefits of the Diamond Botox. You can see what he does. The Diamond Botox gives you natural shine, smooth texture, and vitamin E, B3, and B5. Stop hair loss. So basically what happens to hair loss, a lot of people do treatments or they feel like, you know, over time, losing the hair. What Botox does, it has plumping the hair, it goes to the roots, it makes the roots a little bit thicker so the hair will not fall easy. And also what he does, it reduces the thinning. So what happens, it also adds layering of coverage. The Botox is supposed to cover your hair. So we have about 120,000 hair, between 80 to 120,000 hair in our head. So if you cover one hair, we add a layer, so all of them, they cover. So basically you're getting automatic in volume. And what Botox does, it keeps the hair covered, it protects you from blow drying, for flat ironing, and all the tricks you're gonna use it. And also reduce the hair breakage, because when it's protected, when people do blow drying or flat ironing, until the end, the hair it starts thick, it goes fine. So when it gets fine, people don't realize they're not addressing the flat iron to lower the heat, because they're using the same heat on the roots. They're using the same heat on the ends. You cannot use the same heat because the reason is the roots are much thicker and the ends are much finer. And so also the ends being round depends the length of the hair, between 3 to 5 years. So you have to approach very gentle to it. So what Diamond Botox does, Diamond Botox covers the hair very well, so it will prevent from hot tools and all those things to damage your hair. Miss Lou, Miss Wood, Miss Gomez, what do you think about it?
So,
well, for your experience, obviously, you've been doing diamonds for being a while for your customers. What do you think?
So I've had very positive results with everybody, every hair type, especially for people who have the hair breakage or feel like their hair is thinning. It actually stops hair loss at 99% with the first application. So you're gonna see a significant improvement in hair loss right away. You'll also see how it hydrates the hair. It hydrates, it gives it shine. You know, it has different ratios, however, upon application, which we're gonna show you. So I've been shampooing Miss Shannon's hair for about 5 minutes, which is what I recommend to remove all of the residue and anything in the hair. So now, I just wanna show you. So for the most part, when you're in the field, you see that clarifying shampoos are usually hard. You can't get your fingers through, but check out our shampoo. This is our clarifying. It removes residue, but it doesn't actually make the hair hard. It keeps it nice and soft. So it's actually manageable, which is something that you can note, and how I just put my hands right through it. Okay, so now we're gonna wash out Miss Shannon's hair. We're not gonna use any conditioner or anything else. Make sure you remove all of the shampoo from the hair.
This is also for the salon owners. Salon owners, if you want to find a right treatment for your customers, is the treatment for your customers. This one's like I give you the solution for your customers. I give you example. If I did a full head of highlights and my customer, her hair, sometimes we know we have highlights with roots and you have ends. Sometimes the customer comes for repeat highlights and the ends already, because of being for a while on the market, they already burn or kind of weaker because they are thin. So Diamond Botox, it's your solution, especially after the highlights. You apply this treatment, your hair all of a sudden stronger, shinier, more life into it. So it's also more volume. So it's obviously for have a salon or salon suite, any owner to have those products in their salon, they're gonna look good towards the customers because it's out there, not so much products in the market can give you the same results right away. You can use a deep conditioning mask treatment, but the mask treatments, you know, it works, but don't forget it have to works over time until you do like at least 4 to 5, 6 times to see the results the way you want to see it. But with Diamond Botox, first treatment, you're gonna see the instant results right away. You don't have to wait like 6, 7 weeks to see the results. So the results are very instant. That's why we love this product for our customers, especially every color, every person that does after color, after keratin treatments, after highlights, any chemical process, the Diamond Botox is your solution. What it does is make your hair stronger and protects you for outcome, for anything else comes afterwards.
Yep. And getting back here, I want to just show you, this is after the shampoo, no conditioner, nothing in it. This is how soft our clarifying shampoo, yet again, removing residue while you still have nice, beautiful, soft hair. So it can be used on, again, any hair type. Normally, clarifying shampoos tend to dry out the hair a lot. Ours has very low sulfate, which this is the results of very low sulfate and actually cleanses the scalp how we need it.
And doesn't dry the hair
No,
over,
it
right?
doesn't overly dry the hair. So our Diamond Botox, if you can see on the bottom, this is the collagen buildup. What we do is, this is what they come in. They come in vials. So you would put this in hot water and liquefy it. Just put the entire vial in hot water to liquefy it. So it's a little bit about 2.5 ounces in each vial. And we use different ratios. So for volume and color boost, what we would use is a 5 to 20 ratio, 25 ratio. However, in her case, since we're trying to repair damage, we're gonna use a 10 to 20 ratio. And by 10 to 20, I mean in grams or mLs, okay? So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna grab a color bowl. We're gonna grab our syringe. I'm sorry, let's start all over that. Let me just grab it. So we're gonna do about 25 ml here. This is 30 ml, but this is about 25. We're gonna liquefy it.
So one ampoule for how many treatments is enough?
One ampoule it can give you up to 4 to 5 treatments depending. So the first thing with your syringe, you want to take all the air out, and then you're going to come back and hit 5. You're going to go a little under because what you want to do is make sure that you grab enough. Then you're going to go up to the 5 line. I'm sorry, 10 we're going to use this time. Up to the 10 line because we're using damage and repair. We're going to go to 11 because you see how it gets full of air.
So we're using double dose for her because
because she's over processed.
That's correct.
So we're going to use enough for hydration and repair. So that's how much Diamond Botox you need. Okay. So we're gonna put it in our bowl. Okay. Now we're gonna put our 25 mLs of water, and you're gonna see how this switch changes from liquid into a solid. So we're gonna, you see how it solidified? So we're gonna make it into a homogeneous mixture. And the way we're gonna apply it, once we towel dry the client, again, this is a luxury service.
Microtubes.
The steps you take, this is what it's gonna look like.
It
solidifies the formula. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna apply like a color because we also want to prevent any hair loss. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna start from the roots, start our client from the root, and then work our way down. Okay?
You can apply this like a cream, like this.
You can apply like a cream, but however,
what the difference
for
between
prices,
applying the cream, bro? What the difference between applying like a mask, like, you know, in my hand, like applying a mask, to reverse what you're doing?
Remember, it's a luxury service.
Luxury service.
That's the difference, and that's the key point. So if you're gonna buy Diamond Botox, you apply it properly. You want also the hair to be saturated completely. When you just put it in like that, you know, just as a mask, what is gonna happen is you're not gonna get the saturation. So what we're trying to do is make sure that we saturate the hair properly. The reason I'm putting it on her scalp is because, again, I wanna stop any hair loss, okay? Have you seen hair loss recently, Shannon?
Oh.
Or in general?
Yes, in the shower, the amount of hair that comes out.
Okay.
The amount of hair that comes out in the shower is incredible.
Okay.
So Shannon, what you can tell us about Diamonds Up?
Says this is not your first rodeo.
So what I noticed the most after I had my first treatment was the shine in my hair was incredible. The frizz was reduced. And also my hair stopped falling out tremendously compared to what it was.
Absolutely. And also remember, like, you know, we're talking about, this is the key word to this is a luxury spa treatment. So the prices for this is not going to be like a regular deep conditioning. The prices should start at least $75 per ounce or a little bit more. So for example, in Shannon's case, an ounce is 28 grams. We probably use 35 grams, which is a little bit more, and it's perfectly fine. Application is very important. Take your time to apply properly, because then we're gonna just comb down. And you don't need that much product. You just need enough to saturate.
All right, as Ms. Gomez said, one ampulla to give you up to 4 treatments.
Yes.
So 4 treatments, you have for volume, for color, and for extremely damaged hair. So those kind of purposes, you can use the Diamond Botox, and it can give you $1. It comes to 12 in a box. You can use up to 48 treatments for the salons. So every salon charges differently, depends the area. So Ms. Guzman charged $75 before 75 before blowout, and it requires blow dry and a little bit flat iron. The reason why, because we need to penetrate the product into the hair. It can be penetrated without flat iron blow dry. People say, hey Benny, I don't want to use the flat iron. I hear you, it's fine not to, but you want to use the flat iron maybe in a low heat, because the reason why we have 2 plates, and those plates seals the hair, so product can penetrate in the center of the hair, because the hair was made from 3 layers. First layer, second layer, and third layer. If you do only blow dry, I don't think the blow dry will give you enough to penetrate the product into the center of the hair. That's what we like to use. Flat iron, even with, let's say, don't use 420, 450. You can use 350, 380, or if it's fine hair like hers, you can use 220, 320, just to need the 2 plates to penetrate it. As long as you penetrate it, the results gonna be very, very well.
Absolutely. And also, again, it's a luxury service, so you have to, it's a little bit more time consuming to apply, but this is something that you can use for all clients. It's not just for one person, but people do see the difference instantaneously. So what we're gonna do is, after we've applied the roots, now we're gonna bring it down to her ends, okay?
And the beautiful thing is about, for people who have salons, if they use it every customer gets color after that using Diamond Botox, I guarantee you, your salon gonna be wow. The reason why, because the customer walks out the street with such confidence, a lot of shine, strength of the hair, last losing hair, not losing hair like you used to. So all the benefit is there. So basically, it's a free advertising, I believe, to your salon. The free customer walking and talking about her hair. You look better as a hairdresser. For me, as a hairdresser, I've been doing hair for 25 years. If somebody comes to me with a hair, let's say like Shannon, it's over processed, being blonde all the time, I have to do Diamond Botox, because next time she comes in, I cannot do her highlights, because the highlights I will do will break it. So I have to use Botox each time to make the hair strength stronger. Because we know bleach is like chlorine, like a Clorox. It takes the life of the hair out, you know, constantly. That's how it came to be blonde. The way we come to blonde, you take like my hair. My hair have to be together. Shannon's hair for yellow or blonde. I have to sit up hour and a half with the bleach to get that light. To process. Because what happens is, I'm going to explain to you, some people don't know, the way bleach works is you put on the hair, you open the pores of the hair, and start pulling all pigmentation.
All your natural melanin.
All the nutrition, everything out until it's gray or until it's broken.
Yes.
So that's the reason, that's the purpose of the bleach. Our bleach, we have a bleach, it got with the bond and everything else, but the nature of the bleach still makes the hair dry, because that's the nature of the bleach. So that's why we have ultimate products, to make sure that product works very well. So I'm gonna be today Miss Shannon's microphone. So it's gonna be here, Miss Shannon.
Yeah, I actually just had a question. I was wondering if I could do this at home.
Exactly. Yes. So you can do this at home. So what we're going to do is we're going to show people how to do it at home. Traditionally, in a salon, we would use a hooded dryer to process. What the heat does once you make this a homogeneous mixture, did you feel it like a little warm?
Yes.
So it actually warms up to open up the cuticle and penetrate. Okay?
Why is it important?
It's important because when the cuticle opens, it penetrates deeper into the hair cortex. So for example, in Shannon's case, she wanted to know if we can do it at home. What I would suggest is take your blow dryer, a plastic cap. You still feel the heat, but you're gonna just, again, open your cuticle.
If you don't have a plastic bag, you can use garbage or any plastic bag just to cover it, you know?
Yep.
It doesn't have to be necessarily the same way, right? It just, right, it can be a public bag, a Costco bag, name it, any bag will give a cover. So because what happens is,
Even at
we
the
don't want to
dollar store.
vaporize, we want to make sure that we keep the moist in the hair.
Yep, we want to keep the hair moist and not to dry out. So even these plastic caps, you can get them at Dollar Tree. They're shower caps. You can get them anywhere. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go over it.
And I want to show you the home kit for home for a second, if you want to show you. We have here a home kit for Diamond Botox. It comes with everything. So that's for salon owners. If they want to purchase a 12 kit, like a 12 ampoules, it's give them up to 48 treatments, individuals. And also I want to go over the bullet points for volume, strength, and boost, for color boost and damage hair. That's what we're doing for Shannon right now. We're doing number 3. We're doing 10 ml. Botox and 20 ml of water, mix it together to get 30 ml. So that's gonna gives you more concentrating product because her hair needs it, because her hair only blonde. She doesn't have other hair, it's only blonde. So now, what it comes in the kit? In the kit, you're gonna get nice velvet. You can use this for traveling. You can use it for like traveling if you go anywhere. You can put your makeup or stuff here. And then we get one ampoule. One ampoule can give you up to 4 treatments. Brush, and 2 clips, syringe, and aftercare shampoo. And you get also a bowl, and with that it comes together. So this whole kit, it's up to 4 treatments. So basically, the value of the salon, I would say here, maybe $200 over, depends which location you go. You can save if you do by yourself. So this kit we sell online today, $69.99.
So Benny, you said it brings 12 ampoules, so about 2 to 2.5 ounces each. My question is, how profitable can a salon be with, for example, a box of Botox? How much money would come in as an additional income?
It's a good question. It provides you up to 48 treatments. Of course, if you have a larger, thicker hair, you obviously have to put double of the treatment, but you obviously charge double as well. So basically, some salons charge just for the treatment themselves between $60 to $110, depends which location where you're at. Before blow dry and flat iron, while we recommend with blow dry and flat iron have to come together because that's how you seal the print. It's a package, right?
It should be sold as a package.
So do the math. If you're charging between $75 to $150 with a blow dry, do the math. By 48, you get between $5,000 to $6,000, $7,000 easy, that range to those treatments. So it gives you. It's also, nobody can say I don't like it. You know, it's like drinking water. I don't like water. It's not possible because it doesn't change the structure of your hair. It reduces the frizz, gives you beautiful health, gives you a shine, stops from your hair falling, plumping your hair, and it lasts up to 5 to 6 weeks. What else you needed from treatment, like minor treatment, you can do it at home by yourself, not only by professionals. So you professionals and salon owners definitely can have a big advantage to get the treatment in the salon.
So just like regular tox, again, fills in lines, we do the same thing with our Diamond Tox treatment. We're filling in all the hair that's been, all the damage, and hair is a polypeptide bond, which requires which breaks up during all these chemical processes. So what we do is we fill all these follicles and prevent breakage. We help the follicle move and strengthen with the proteins and the marine collagen, as well as with the ceramides, we give it shine. So it actually does a job. Again, it's not a keratin. It does not straighten, but it's an excellent wearable leave-in treatment. It's an intense treatment, and it's something that anybody can use. So you can have people with coarse hair to people with fine hair like Shannon's. Again, you would determine what your client's needs are. So in Shannon's case, we're gonna repair damage. So that's why we did a little bit more of a stronger formula as opposed to someone who just wants to
more
boost
intense.
shine. Yes.
You're right. So she's Miss Gabby. She's right. It's not keratin treatment. It's not want to take the frizz away. It's only treatment for maintain damage in our processed hair for lost hair. It's not keratin treatment. It will not eliminate the frizz. It's not 3-4 months. No, it's a treatment for hair and after color, after keratin, after highlights, not treatment like keratin treatment. Make sure because there are products talks on the site on the what you call on the industry they call this Botox or Tox like it's a keratin treatment. But our products it's not. Our product is direct treatment, repairs the hair. That's it. It doesn't eliminate the frizz 100%.
And also, Benny, so this is something that can be used in between treatments. I know that. However, can you explain about the different Botox that we have available as well? Because we're #1 in the country with these Botox.
All right, so
with these keratins, I'm sorry.
So we actually leading with the keratin. We have about 5 different keratins. We do all of keratins, and that's why we in our industry in Hair Bar NYC we're focusing healing hair. We're about healing. All right, me as a hairdresser, if I don't have a right hair to work with, if it's damaged hair, I cannot get the customer's results. You know, people come with a salon with the pictures. I want this picture. You know, sometimes we know we cannot give them a result, but if we can give them clothes, that's nice. We can work out whatever they have. But for that, I need a healthy hair. If I don't have a healthy hair, I cannot bleach the hair. I cannot do anything with the hair. So that's the reasons we have the.
I have a question because, you know, I've been in Florida a few times and it's not for my hair. What kind of Botox would you recommend for my hair? I want something fast to just remove a little bit of frizz. I'm sorry, so what type of keratin? Hold on. So what type of keratin would you advise me to use for my hair, Benny? If it's something for just, I need a little bit here in the front where I'm getting the curls because this Florida weather is getting my hair poofy.
So after seeing
something fast.
All right, something fast if you want very fast, something called express blowout. I'm glad we're here. We have this here. So this one, it's an express blowout, it's keratin. It lasts up to 4 to 3 months. What it does is you spray it, blow dry it, a little bit flat iron, done deal. You don't have to wait like a half an hour, the whole flat iron, you know, small sections. What you do is the way we did the clarifying shampoo, like Miss Shannon, prepare, because you have to use every treatment you're gonna use, anything you're gonna do as a treatment or any keratin treatment, you have to use clarifying shampoo because we don't want to have any oil build up. We want to make sure we open the pores. So clarifying shampoo, the job is to add a pH in it, it opens the hair, and that hair can penetrate those products easily. And we don't use a conditioner after clarifying shampoo. We use only clarifying shampoo. We dry the hair 100%. All depends what you want to achieve. Let's say I give you curls. So your curls, you want to control your curls. So you can use this treatment to control the curls. Let's say your curls, nice curls, but you have a frizzy. What you do, using clarifying shampoo 2 times, dry the hair maybe 10-15%, then spray the keratin, you wait for 5 minutes and blow dry. After you blow dry, maybe big section of flat iron, that's it. You're good for next 24 hours. You can rinse the keratin off and you have a nice curls, open curls, but without frizz. Also good, let's say you want to cut the blow dry to half. If you do this, you're cutting blow dry to half. So basically, let's say you blow dry half an hour, now it's 10-15 minutes. So what it does is, so hypothetically, if I'm putting elastic on the hair, so I'm not damaging the hair. If I have to put full half an hour on the hair to blow dry, basically half an hour reverse, 10 minutes is a big part of the time. So with this 20 minutes I'm saving, I'm putting elastic on the hair, I'm getting better results, and my hair will grow because some people will do over blow drying, especially with blonde hair, they're always burning the hair because the hair never get long because they keep burning the ends. Then always have to cut it. With this treatment, you don't have to blow off for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you got for 10 minutes, so basically your hair is already ready. You have to force the hair, so that's why your hair can get longer over time.
Okay, that's excellent. What is your most popular keratin right now in the market?
So the most popular keratin, people are looking for vegan keratin treatments. We just launched it with aloe vera. It comes from Spain. It's with aloe vera. Aloe vera we know, regardless for skin, helps for prevent from dry skin, burn skin.
It's healing.
It's obviously 100% healing because the reason is we know aloe vera helps to heal the hair in the skin. And hair and skin obviously have the same ingredients, collagen, protein, and keratin. So this one is we launched about this year, 2025. and give it. It's also in purple. The white's purple. Purple kills yellow, and yellow kills purple. So in a chemistry, we have a color wheel. That's how it works, and that's why it's that. Because most of the times, keratin formaldehyde free, they pull orange in the hair. But most of the people who do keratin, they know, oh, the hair come orange. So that's why we have a purple in it. So the blue will eliminate the yellowish.
The yellow tone. So
The yellow tone, right.
so it'll kill the natural eumelanins from the hair, which is very important, especially in our field. 85% of the entire world population has this dark hair, which pulls this eumelanin, which gives us these brassy tones. So this is gonna, for someone, for example, like Shannon, this will be a perfect treatment because instead of toning it, it'll maintain the tones.
That's correct.
Okay, perfect.
And also all these products we have under hairbarnyc.com, on Amazon, on TikTok, Hairbar NYC. And also we're giving a free
kit right here, TSA certified.
So what's included is a shampoo, conditioner, and mask. That was supposed to give you up to, it's about 3 ounce plus.
Yeah.
It's supposed to give you up to 3 to 4 washes. And I'm really, the mask can repair your hair up to 87 to 94% in the first time, the repairs. You're gonna love it. The smell is amazing.
Yep, and we highly recommend the mask. Again, doing the same thing, shampoo cap, a little bit of heat. So you can actually see it's a noticeable difference. So the kit itself alone is $28. However, if you want to try it first, and I can guarantee you're going to continue buying from us.
So also we're offering today the Diamond Botox kit with the travel kit today, take me where. So the travel kit, like the home kit for Diamond Botox, today it's $80 plus the $28 free kit, take me everywhere. It's a package over $100 you're getting today for $80 only, and plus free shipping. So all this, you get this today. Comes with a syringe, 2 clips, brush, and also aftercare with the Diamond Botox kit, and velvet with it. So what we're gonna do is right now, also what I recommend personally as a hairdresser, when they're using a shampoo at home, I prefer like a hair like Shannon, I prefer from her to not to use conditioner, use only shampoo, mask, and serum. The reason why, because we know that I don't know if I'm not guys sure or not, the mask, it's a nutrition. All right, the mask usually doesn't fall. That's a mask, it doesn't fall. What the difference between mask and conditioner? What the difference between them? I want to tell you the difference between if I was Miss Shannon. Some people don't know, maybe in a home. People mostly using conditioner at home because I guess it's cheaper, makes sense to them. So I prefer people like Shannon, blonde, or people who dry hair, instead of using conditioner, use only mask. Because the mask, it's a nutrition. It has all the things you need. Because what happens with the blonde hair, we know it's empty. Because when you wear blonde, it takes all the, we spoke about before, it takes all the nutrition, takes all the stuff out from the hair. So what the mask does, it keeps depositing those things on weekly basis when you wash your hair once or twice a hair. If you do conditioner is detangler, but it doesn't do any benefit to the hair, doesn't add any benefit besides the tanglers. So the mask will add its nutrition, it's collagen, protein, and all those things, so your hair keep having nutrition. If you think about it, when you don't have any nutrition, you're drying the hair on harsh hair, then you have to do flat iron to get the smoothness. When you use the mask, what it does, it makes the hair soft. So you can blow dry, it can listen to you, can blow dry easy, and so you can get the results you needed. But if you don't have it, you're gonna work harsh, and you're gonna get the flat iron, you're gonna see the shine, but don't forget, you're damaging. You see the result, you're gonna, over time, you see the result, reverse to healing, you're gonna see damaging. That's why you have to go to a hairdresser, cut to 3 inches, and etc. But if you're gonna use a mask, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, it's gonna happen last more. If I were cautious enough, if I were Shannon, I would use only shampoo, mask, and serum. I don't have to use the conditioner. So if Benny say, hey, when you use the serum you use is you come out from the shower, you do towel dry, you apply the couple drops of serum, most of us in your hand, apply from the end to the top. Then you blow dry. After you finish the blow dry, you do a couple drops more to take a flyaways and style it. Okay, so that's how you do. Also, one more comment for people who do it home. When you come out from the shower, make sure you don't leave the towel on the head. The reason why, because towel has a special seat. It's supposed to, the purpose of towel to dry. Okay, so think about what it does. When you leave the hair on your hair, you open the pores, and everything in the pores in your hair, it drags everything to the towel, the moist, the shine, everything to the towel. That's why your hair always, you come from shower, it's so dry because of towel. So I would recommend use a towel and throw it to the where necessary, and then dry the hair from top on a blow dryer like this. You're gonna see 50-68% of the frizz, you're not gonna have it, guaranteed. All right, so if you do follow this instruction with the serum, you're gonna have a very nice hair day.
Okay.
Miss Gabby?
We've already processed Shannon's hair for 30 minutes. We're gonna remove the cap, and we're gonna have her, we're gonna just bring her back in the shampoo chair and remove the product. We're gonna rinse it. So one of the things I do recommend, since we opened up the cuticle with the heat and the warm water, is when you wash it out with cooler water. What this does is going to close and seal the cuticle, because once we put the product in there, we don't want it out. We want to seal the cuticle. So the heat opens the cuticle while the cold water seals it, okay? So we're gonna just shampoo Shannon. Also, look at how nice and smooth my hands are, just going right through her hair.
I was just about to say, I could feel that.
We're gonna wash it out again. Cool water to wash out. Are you comfortable, Shannon?
Yes, I'm very comfortable. And I do have a question. At home, I only wash my hair one time. Am I supposed to be washing it more than that?
No, not really. You know, it's up to you. It's up to the person. Some people wash their hair 3 times. Again, it's up to the person. You don't have to wash. You know, every head is different. So some people, for example, with the coarse, thick hair, ethnic hair, they tend to wash their hair once or twice or every 2 weeks, as opposed to someone with oily hair who washes it every other day, you know? So again, it depends on the person. You know, 1 shampoo is fine. You can do 2 for clarifying, but it's totally up to you. Okay, so all you're removing is buildup. So we're done with Shannon. Again, cool water. Now we're gonna towel dry her and take her to our station.
What we're doing right now?
So what we're doing is, so Shannon has the dry hair at the ends, but her scalp is a little oily. So what we're doing is we're gonna air dry her, especially in the scalp. Okay, the less water is in there, the more the hair lasts. And remember, this is a shiny treatment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna air dry her and proceed to blow drying her. So the blow dryer we're using is our own line, the Araya blow dryer. It has 2200 watts and it dries fairly quickly.
So what's special about this blow dryer? It's about 400 grams, very light.
Very light.
And also brushless. Brushless is like say, you know, we had, let's say, motor, regular, like GMC, all the motor things. Now we came out with tastes like electrical. So this is a new version of electrical with brushless. It's very light, and the heat is perfect for people who need it. So what we're doing with the Diamond Botox, every treatment we do, we have to blow dry and flat iron it. The reason why we have to seal the hair, all right? And that's what we're using, blow dry, and using a brush with it.
These are our brushes, they're amazing. The bristles are very coarse, which I like.
Right.
And it also has the ends to divide.
Right, for people that don't understand why this is big a line, and she has a long one, because this one usually we can do curls. We can do curly hair.
Yes.
So that's why the reason we have a long blow dry. But you can use any brush. But everything you need we have under hairbynyc.com, or you can go to Amazon, hairbynyc, or TikTok. We have all those products. We have all these home kits over there as well. We have also home kit for keratin, the same home kit for keratin. And we have a Diamond Botox home kit. And you can explore all options we have. And also we take questions from professionals. You can call us, we have a number. You can call us to ask questions from professional hairdressers. Anything you have it here. The blow dries, we have in black, in white. And that's for home use. Also have a diffuser. diffuser give you for if you have curls. Let me show you what we have. Let me unpack it for you. So this one diffuser. So this one, people if you don't know, is the people who want to get curls. If you want to do a curl, you apply this. So you put the curls. They dry the hair nicely. And it also has 2 clips in it. Even not 2 nozzles. They have other stuff under. It's also a 1-year warranty. All right. So you can go under hairbynyc.com. What mentioned for you about the bullet points. As I mentioned, it's a brushless. Has a 3 speeds and. Very good for people who want to use it at home for traveling. It's ionic, as I mentioned, it's brushless and very, very light blow dry. It's about 420 grams overall. Miss Gabby, what we're using a flat iron for?
So we're gonna use a flat iron to seal in the treatment. This is the treatment with no flat iron. We just blow dried it, and you can see the difference in her hair, how beautiful it looks. So now we're gonna go over it lightly, just to seal in the treatment and finish everything off. So Miss Shannon's hair is a little thin. So when people have a thinner hair, you don't want to go into it with a high heat, and you also want to try to flat iron in bigger sections as opposed to like the smaller ones.
So what the setup of the flat iron will be?
So the setting of her flat iron is going to be about 350.
350.
For thinner hair?
350 flat iron for this kind of hair is perfect because we just want to seal it, and also just don't have a highlights in the back. So
Go ahead.
The reason we want a flat iron, because the flat iron we mentioned, we want to seal the hair, so it brings the hair together, so make sure penetrate, so keep the Botox treatment inside the hair. If you don't do flat iron, and maybe after a couple of washes, it will run away very fast. When you seal it, it penetrates, it keeps it longer into the hair. Miss Gabby, you
and yeah, so in Shannon's case, she has like a lot of breakage and new growth. So this is all these little hairs that you see coming in. So the the Tox treatment is actually helping her hair come back in. You see all those little flyaways that she has? That's new growth coming in because it stopped the breakage. And this is about her 3rd or 4th rodeo. So she's already familiar with the results. Prior to that, Shannon, have you seen an increase in the amount of hair that you have?
My hair feels thicker.
It's thicker, correct? Yep.
And how long have you been doing the diamond Botox?
I've been doing it for about 2 months.
And would you feel a difference since you started?
I felt it immediately, actually. I felt it the first day, and then I saw results, I would say, after maybe the 3rd treatment.
So it's been a little bit over 2 months.
Meaning the thickness of the hair.
So this is your 3rd or 4th treatment. So you've been doing it for more than 2 months.
Yeah, we definitely recommend to do more than 3 times to see like the volume. Because what happens is it's keep adding layer on top of layer, and then obviously you will see the volume more after using more than twice. So that makes sense to using the blower like over time, the Botox. We recommend at least use 3 times to see the big volume. But on the first treatment, you will see right away the hair falling, the hair losing, all that stuff you're gonna see on first treatment. But if you want to see difference exactly like in a bigger volume, at least minimum 3 times. That's what we recommend. The 1 ampulla provides you up to 4 treatments. That's why we want to make sure you at least use 1 ampulla to see the big difference. And the big difference you're looking for. As I mentioned, you're gonna see difference right away. Like that last treatment lasts up to 4 to 5 weeks. But if you want to see this like a big trend difference, you have to use it at least 2, 3, 4 times.
Yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna demonstrate approximate sections. I'm going over it just once. I'm not gonna go in heavy-handed with it. It's just again to seal. I'm gonna go through the front just to bring these down, just little flyaways. And they're probably like a 1/4 inch section.
Yeah, bigger sections you go.
Yeah, for thinner hair, you want to do bigger sections.
Some people will ask, Benny, when next time she can do her color? Wow, that big difference. So next time we can see what we can do next time her color. Or her hair, other stuff, like, you know, keratin, for instance, or highlights. I recommend usually do the diamond bows after her highlights, or after keratin, or after color. But if you did it already today, and you do for color or keratin, I will recommend to wait for 1 week to let the product settle down, to drain on the air, then you can do it. Also, what we recommend for people, the people who have a hair like this, to go into the salon. Before going to the salon, I would recommend them to use like any mask for it, because the reason why, before you go into salon, you're eating nutrition to your hair, and that bleach they're gonna use for you, it will be more not harsh on the hair, because you put some you know, you prepare the hair before the highlights, before the color you do. Especially if you have a high hair like this, make sure before going to the salon, they do some treatments on your hair. That treatment makes your hair stronger, so when you do the bleaching, it will stand out, you know, to face the bleach, so not to break it, or make sure your hair gets better and smoother instead dry.
Yep, and you can start seeing the results of how her hair looks.
Yeah, see the shine and the volume doesn't flat.
Yep.
Obviously, you want a volume, you have to pull up. You know, also the way we blow dry, it's also make the difference. And even do your keratin, you have to pull up if you want a volume. It doesn't have to be very flat. And also, it's very important when you do flat iron, make sure the ends, they're very fine, very thin, not to hold the flat iron too much on the ends, would not burn the ends, okay? Her hair looks amazing, Miss Gabby.
Thank you.
Feels good. Feels smooth. I can put my finger between it. Feels healthy, and you can see the volume and the movement of the hair.
Yep. And to finish it off, we're gonna give it a little bit of shine with our. May I have one of those ones?
Serum, of course, ma'am. Please feel free.
So we're gonna use one of our serums today. Just to finish after the Botox. I recommend mostly in the ends, because again, in her case, her hair is a little bit oily in the roots. So this is our final result of our diamond Botox.
I can like run my fingers right through my hair.
Yep, looks beautiful.
It feels like a baby's butt.
Yep. And you still have that beautiful volume.
All this you want to receive, you can go to hairbarnyc.com or Amazon or TikTok. You can see all our products, the home kits, it has all. You also can ask questions. We have a WhatsApp, text messaging, all those phone calls. You can call us and ask us whatever necessary you need it. We're here for you, ma'am. Thank you very much for attending to our
class. Thank you very much for joining us today in our podcast. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can always look us up at Hairbar NYC and Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And if you'd like to purchase one of our products, you can do it via Amazon, TikTok, Instagram, our website, hairbarnyc.com. Thank you, everybody.
See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.